Chapter 28. Peter.
Brooke. Brooke was afraid. I had to help her. I had to get to her. I tried to move my arm and pain shot through my shoulder blade. As my body slowly woke, every inch let me know it existed by aching and stinging. I longed for sleep again to escape the discomfort, but Brooke needed me. I could sleep later, after I figured out what was wrong. I opened my eyes to see dead, crumpled leaves in front of my face. With great care and the tiniest bit of fear, I shifted my face down to look at my body. It was the body of the wolf. I had turned. Brooke. I tried to yell for her, but it came out as a long and wistful howl. I closed my eyes and gritted my teeth as I stood on all fours. Like many times before, I woke to aches and pains that I didn't know how I received. Unlike before, I was still a wolf and couldn't tend to the wounds. I carefully dragged my wounded body toward the camper, unsure of where else to go. I growled at the wolf inside me. Why was he still holding me hostage? What if Brooke needed me? Brooke. She was in the camper when I turned. She told Jeff where I lived, and he had stolen every bit of money I had stored. I winced as the memory resurfaced. I was angry and afraid. I had turned against my will and lost myself. Did I hurt Brooke? Was she still in the camper? My slow gait turned into a limping run as I hurried to check on her. The door was closed, so I whimpered and scratched at it. No one opened it. I glanced at the window to see if I would see her staring out at me. Instead, I saw the jagged edges of glass with drips of dried blood on it. I had broken the window again, and had no money to fix it. I had a clear explanation for the pain screaming at me. Was Brooke still inside, wounded on the floor? No, she had gotten out. I saw her shut the door right before I turned. She was safe. She had to be. But the wolf had escaped. I shook my head in frustration as if the physical movement would release the memories inside. I hated it. I hated all of it. I wanted to remember if she was okay. You're Peter and I'm Brooke. I love you and you love me. You don't want to hurt me. The memory felt hazy and felt like a movie I had seen, not something I had lived. Her face was blurry, but it was clear she was afraid. Her voice, though, that was real. I could hear it as plainly as if she had just spoken it. I love you and you love me. You don't want to hurt me, she had said. Did I hurt her? The wolf writhed inside of me, trying to overcome me again. I fought against him, taking my life into my own hands. I was safe. I didn't need him anymore. He could leave me alone and let me be human. The wolf apparently didn't care. He had let go of my mind but kept hold of my body. Something colorful caught my eye on my hind leg. I twisted to see it, almost like I was chasing my tail. It was a dart, likely from the tranquilizer gun that Mr. Atkins used to carry. He would have protected Brooke. Wherever she was, she had to be with him. She had to be safe. She had to be okay. He would have made sure of it. I didn't know if he would let me see her, especially if he thought I was dangerous enough to shoot me for the first time, but I had to try. I took off for the house, body aching in protest, when I heard a loud gunshot. I stopped, frantically looking around to see who was shooting. They had come. The hunters were here, and I was stuck in this stupid form. I skidded backward as another gunshot rang out, then did my best to run in the opposite direction. 2 more shots fired behind me. I had no instincts, no idea how to outmaneuver the guns. I had to lose them, but how many were there? Were they herding me into a trap? I needed the wolf to take over completely. I was in true danger, and I had no idea what to do. The wolf didn't listen, though. I was still in the driver's seat. They were all around me. I couldn't feel my pain anymore, only fear. They would kill me, and I would never get the chance to tell Brooke how sorry I am. Even if she never wanted to see me again, I had to let her know I was sorry. I couldn't let that conversation in the camper be the last one we ever had. It was as if the hunters were invisible, hidden amongst the trees. I couldn't see them or even sense them like I assumed the wolf would be able to. Another shot was fired, then another. Some sounded closer, others farther away, making me unsure if I was even running in the right direction. I zigged and zagged across the forest floor, searching for a place to duck down and hide. In all of my haste and fear, I had no idea where I was anymore. The forest looked foreign and unrecognizable. not the home and refuge I had once known. The danger was all around me. They were going to kill me if the wolf didn't take over. I was going to die. A bullet finally connected with my right shoulder blade, and I was gone.